Have kids that you can take care of by yourself. This is an advice that most Kenyan women are given in preparation for the day that the man is going to just wake up and decide, you know what, I don't want anything to do with you and I don't want anything to do with the child. Or the day that you'll decide that this man is not helping me or this man is abusive in one or two areas, so you're walking out of the relationship. So if he decides, if you leave me, if we break up, I break up with my child as well. That is a culture that is very disheartening, but it has been normalized in Kenya. Kenya is one of the leading countries in Africa that has the most number of single mothers. In Kenya right now, being a single mother it's nothing. Mind you, you're not a single mother because the man died or because the man is not around anymore. The man is very much around. The man is very much working. The man is doing very well financially, but he just decided that it is not his responsibility to take care of a child that he brought into this world. This is a statement that I do not like because I feel like it normalizes the deadbeat culture a lot. Let me show you a statistic that I just came across. As we can all see, it is becoming it's a problem, it's a menace. It is not something that is normal, it's not something that we should normalize, it's not something that should be glorified. I, for one, feel like deadbeats are not frowned upon the way they're supposed to. Deadbeats are very much embraced. They have friends, they're part of the community, they're part of the society, they have friends. Their family members do not hold them accountable, their friends do not hold them accountable. Personally, let me speak for myself. If you're my friend and I know that you have a child somewhere and you do not do what you're supposed to do, you don't take responsibility for your actions, you don't take responsibility for your kids, I swear to God, there is no way we can continue to be friends. And I feel like that is something that should be out there. It's something that should be common sense. It's something that everyone else should do. I saw a tweet that said that the community, and I agree with it 100%. We should excommunicate deadbeats. They should not have friends. They should not be part of any social cliques. They should not be. It is not something that is normal, and it is not something that we should embrace. It's not something that we should accept. In Kenya, I'm speaking about Kenya. In Kenya, there is a specific tribe. I'm not going to mention it, but there is a specific tribe that people know. Kenyans will know what the tribe I'm speaking about. Their own women say things like, I cannot have a child with someone from this community because they do not take responsibility. It is something that they are well known for. They just get you pregnant and they dip. They will love you, be with you, be good and all, but once you get pregnant, that is it for them. They will wash their hands and you're never going to see or hear from them again. And it is something that we talk about so casually, but believe it or not, it is not casual. It's not normal for you to be somewhere living your life and your child, you don't know the kind of life that your child is living. You don't know if your child has eaten or not. You do not know. It is wrong. Let us not embrace it as if it's a normal thing. And someone is going to say, well, it's the woman's fault as well, because why are you having sex with someone that has not married you? Let me tell you, people, even husbands, walk out of their responsibility. The whole communication, the whole conversation about deadbeats has nothing to do with whether you're married or not. Married women are not safe either. That is not the point. That is completely beside the point. Just because you're married legally does not mean that man is not going to pack his bags and decide he does not want anything to do with you or the kids that he fathered, the kids that he brought into this world. It is not a normal conversation. It's not a casual conversation that we should just brush over. It's not something that should just be ignored. Pause. Let me mention something that I forgot to mention. The word deadbeat is quite broad. It's a very broad word, and you can still be in the marriage, but you're deadbeat if you don't help in any way. If you're just married on paper, but you leave all the responsibilities pertaining to your children to your wife, you're still a deadbeat. Being a deadbeat does not necessarily have to mean that you're walking away or disappeared for life. Nod. It is a menace, like I've mentioned before. Deadbeats should be named and shamed. Deadbeats should be named and shamed. If you know, or if you're dealing with a deadbeat, name and shame them. because they do not deserve any kind of respect. Because what do you mean? You're just out there living your life. Out there living your life. And you brought forth your seed, and you do not even ask yourself, by the way, has that baby eaten? By the way, does that child have diapers? Or like, are you for real? Are you serious? This is my personal opinion. I feel like women go through a lot. The whole childbirth. Wait, let's just take it back. From pregnancy, from the minute you realize that you're pregnant until the day that you put to bed, your life is going to take a dramatic turn. The last thing you need to think about is providing. That is my personal opinion. I feel like women go through enough. They go through a lot. They go through too much, and it's enough. But for you to put a woman through all that, and she'll still have to go through the stress of now putting food on that child's table, and you're alive, and you're getting money. It's not like you're okay. Let's not even talk about money. Your presence alone as a father means a lot. You have to be. This topic is so sad to me because I feel like it is wrong for us to normalize it and make it seem as if it's a normal thing. My point is, deadbeats should be named and shamed. And let me address another set of people. One of my least favorite set of people. One of my least favorite group of people. If you're dating a deadbeat and you do not hold them accountable, if you're dating a man who has a child or children out there and they do not take responsibility, they spend their money on you, but they don't spend their money on their kids, and you enable that behavior, or you don't say shit, you don't call them out for that, you're another problem to the society. You should be ashamed of yourself. You should be very, very ashamed of yourself. And let me tell you, don't think that you're special. Don't think that you're different. Once you get pregnant for that person, they're going to show you that you're not special and you're not different. At least try to push them into doing what they're supposed to do. I hate that I've had to use the word push, because you're a grown person, you're a grown up. You're not supposed to be pushed to do what you're supposed to do, but here we are. That is the world we live in. The deadbeat culture in Kenya is too rampant for my liking. I hate it. I hate it with all my heart. Ati men have decided now they will be with you. They will be with you, but as soon as now you carrying their seed, they dip, and we are normalizing it as a society. We should all be ashamed of ourselves. That's not normal, and it should not be embraced. We should call that shitty behavior out. It is wrong. It is so wrong. Let's name and shame them. Let's name and shame them. And let's excommunicate them all together. Because I am in disbelief that you have a friend who is a deadbeat and you're aware of that, and you never bring up that conversation. You never shame them. You go out for drinks, you go out for whatever, but you never call them out on their bad behavior. You're also a problem. You're also a problem. Let us excommunicate them. They should not have friends. They should not be part of the society. You know, as Kenyans, we usually make that joke of, oh, my father went to go get milk and never came back. It is not funny, because those are the types of things that enable this behavior, because we make fun of them. We make it like a joke. It seems like a joke, to the point where now if you're pregnant in Kenya and you go for antenatal visits and you're going with your man, there's a stare that you get, because people are not used to that, and it is wrong. It is bad behavior that should be shamed. The culprits should be ashamed of themselves. Anyway, like I mentioned, name and shame them. You can even drop it in the comment section. Name and shame them. Yeah, I endorse that with all my chest. Anyway, like, share, subscribe, and I'll see you on my next one. Goodbye.